Distinguished guests, in the operations of foreign invested enterprises, FDI, in Vietnam, borrowing capital from abroad is a common financing channel. However, it comes with a number of strict legal regulations that enterprises must comply with. Today, I would like to present the key points regarding procedures, requirements, and legal risks when FDI enterprises engage in foreign loans. First of all, enterprises need to clearly distinguish between two types of loans: short-term, with a loan period not exceeding 1 year, and medium to long-term, over 1 year. For short-term loans, enterprises are not required to register with the State Bank of Vietnam, but they must still open a dedicated loan account at a commercial bank and conduct loan and repayment transactions in accordance with regulations. On the other hand, for medium and long-term loans, enterprises must register the loan with the State Bank before disbursement. One particularly important point to note is that if the enterprise holds an investment registration certificate, IRC, then before taking a medium or long-term loan, it must check the remaining borrowing capacity, meaning the difference between the total registered investment capital and the contributed charter capital. If the intended loan amount exceeds the limit stated in the IRC, the enterprise must first complete procedures to adjust and increase the total investment capital before registering the loan with the competent authority. With regard to the loan purpose, the law is very clear. Foreign loans must be used for legitimate purposes, in compliance with regulations, and in line with the enterprise's business activities. In particular, short-term loans must not be used for long-term objectives such as fixed asset investments, factory expansion, or M&A transactions. Practices such as borrowing in excess of actual needs to on-lend, or using the loan for purposes other than those stated in the application, are considered violations of the law. If these regulations are violated, enterprises may be subject to administrative penalties under Government Decrees 88 and 102, with fines ranging from 10 million Vietnamese dongs to 60 million Vietnamese dongs, depending on the specific violation. Moreover, violations may lead to more serious consequences, such as being denied new loans, being placed under special supervision, or suffering adverse impacts on credit reputation. In conclusion, when obtaining foreign loans, FDI enterprises need to clearly define the loan purpose, verify their investment capital limit, register the loan properly, and ensure the capital is used correctly. In all cases, proactively seeking legal and financial consultation before entering into a loan will help enterprises avoid unnecessary risks. Thank you very much for your kind attention.